Welcome to Optimized Overlanding's FGP, the flatbed going pop top. Hopefully you enjoyed that introductory video series and sequence. In this part of the video, I'm just going to show you how to open up the pop top and kitchen in about 2 minutes. I just opened the door using just a couple of pop buttons, one with each thumb. I've just turned on the water pump to the 18.5 gallon tank, pulled out the refrigerator slash freezer, which is about 55 gallons. And I've pulled down the kitchen table and cut out for the sink. And I'm just pulling out the sink from the back of the camper. You just feed the hose through the opening, and then there's a quick attach or quick release in the base there. And I just pulled out the kettle, which was in the way a little bit, but I just pull out the kettle, attach the line to the quick release, and I just go to the other side, undo the other 2 latches, and then I can just come back around and get back in the rear of the truck. And as you can notice, there is a step coming out of the receiver. This is probably the best solution for the camper. You can have a ladder, but that's actually more difficult. Now that I get back in the camper, I actually use my back and my legs to do the initial lift. And once I get up to about right here, I can then use my arms, and then there are 2 struts and 2 springs attached to the scissor lifts that help lift it up the rest of the way. This actually adds some tension to the sides, which makes the vinyl relatively wind resistant. I then already have the kitchen sink all set up. The kettle was out. I just filled it with some water, and I, even without hardly trying, pulled out the burner, and now I have an electric lighter that I'm turning on the gas. Now I have my own propane setup. You'd have to do that yourself, but that's it. Now you have your bed open, your kitchen open, and you can sit back and relax. It hardly takes any effort at all. Just get in the refrigerator, again, which can be adjusted to be a freezer or a refrigerator. It does not have 2 compartments, so you can't do both simultaneously. And again, it's a 50-liter unit, which is quite sufficient for one person for at least 10 days. And then now you're just doing what you want to do. You can sit back, relax, and enjoy the view. Now, this camper fits a unique niche, I would say, between a slide-in camper or a camper van and a rooftop tent. This really has the advantage of form factor that's relatively small, but given its size and its weight, it actually has a high capacity storage, flexibility, and ease of use. Again, you can set this up and break it down in about 2 minutes. I mean, if you have some extra equipment out, that's going to take you longer, but just the camper unit itself, again, it's so easy, so quick that you can concentrate on what you're doing. If you come in late at night, there are LED lights all the way on the sides, I should say, and the rear. Those will flip on, and you can see what you're doing easily at night. And then there are LED lights under each glowing door. So if you're cooking or getting to the other side, which is the tool and storage side, you've got LED lights there. Then on the inside, in the roof of the pop top, are two more LED lights. And so if you're inside making your bed, changing clothes, doing whatever, again, you've got plenty of light everywhere. There's no lack of light. You're not going to be working in the dark. You've got to climb up some steep hills. A two-door is just the ideal. And that's what this camper enables you to do, is to store everything on the inside of the camper. You're not going to be attaching your tools, extra gas, etc., on the outside. You don't have to have a four-door to put your refrigerator and other bulky items. Again, everything has its place in the camper. Makes it a lot easier to pack and unpack and to see if you're missing anything, because you're not having to constantly move things around. It's all consistent, and therefore it makes it much easier to get used to. The unit does come standard with 200 watts of solar on top. There's a 2000 watt inverter, and then you have a couple of 120 volt house type outlets, one on the inside, one on the outside, or in the kitchen area, really. That one is only usable if you have shore power hooked up, and that's a 30 amp circuit. You have, again, LED lights, floodlights on the pop top. You have LED lights under the glowing doors, and then two on the inside. The unit also comes with a stove, comes with a shower. You can actually warm some water up. Again, the tank is 18.5 gallons. And so far as storage goes, you have plenty of room for storage. Under the bed, there are two very large drawers. And then on the passenger side of the camper, there are two drawers for tools and parts. And then you can put stuff underneath those and behind those drawers. There's also a large cabinet, which is where I keep my propane. Now, you don't have to keep the propane there, but you can put other stuff there. And then on the floor, on the interior of the camper, I actually keep some storage boxes, aluminum storage boxes, where I keep extra dry food. And then I store my table and chair there. So there's just absolutely plenty of storage for everything you need. So again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully this helps you understand how with this kind of camper, the FGP, you can cover more ground.